today's video is going to be my official first prom tutorial. I do have another look in mind, so if you guys want to see a more cooler tone kind of makeup look, then just let me know and I'll do it for you guys. But for today's look, I wanted to do something smoky, sparkly, dramatic, something that screams prom. I absolutely love this makeup look. This is a particular look that's going to look absolutely beautiful with any dress color. I tried to keep that in mind when I was doing this makeup look because I wanted to do something that's going to kind of benefit different people. I don't want to come on here and do a makeup look that's only going to work for someone who's wearing a red dress or a white dress or a black dress. I wanted to do something that will complement many different dress colors, and I feel like this look does exactly that. So I have already done a couple of clients for prom this year, and they always show me an inspiration picture, and for the most part they always show me the same exact thing. They want something that's dramatic, something that has some sort of sparkle to it. I know that a lot of girls in high school, they're on a budget, and you don't want to just go out and get your makeup done. I know there's some people that they charge you a ridiculous amount of money to go get your makeup done. I wanted to show you guys something that you can do at home, that you can achieve a very professional looking makeup on your own at home, something easy and simple, and at the same time it looks like you took forever to get ready. But I promise you guys, it's an absolutely beautiful look and it's really simple. Yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon with another makeup look. Bye. Okay, you guys, so let's start the tutorial by applying some scotch tape to the outer corners of the eyes. I love doing this technique, especially when I'm working with clients, because it allows me to get a very precise line and it just makes makeup application a lot easier. So if you're not really experienced with makeup, this is something that you definitely want to try. So I'm going to be working off the Makeup Geek palette that I have, just because Makeup Geek eyeshadows are really inexpensive, so they're going to be perfect for anyone who's on a budget. I first took Peach Smoothie with the Sigma E35 tapered blending brush, and I applied that to the crease. And then I'm going to go in with Creme Brulee, which is a warmer brown, and I'm going to apply that right on top of where we applied Peach Smoothie. You kind of just want to mix both of them together and apply that to the crease. I'm focusing most of the product in the outer corner, and then I'm just blending it inwards with whatever is left on the brush. Then I'm going to go in with the color Latte. This is a little bit darker than Creme Brulee. It has a little bit more red in it, and I'm going to use this with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to just pack this all over the crease, and this is going to help all of the three colors kind of blend together, and it's going to smoke out the look a little bit more. So now I'm going to go in with Sienna. This is an eyeshadow by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and if you don't have this eyeshadow, you can definitely use Cocoa Bear by Makeup Geek. The only reason why I didn't use Cocoa Bear was because I feel like Sienna has a little bit more red in the actual color is a little bit more red, but you can definitely build up Cocoa Bear to this particular color, or you can also use Brown Script by MAC, which is really similar. You pretty much just want to use a red based eyeshadow. I'm applying this to my crease again, and I'm extending it towards that tape so that it creates a really kind of sultry cat eye. And then of course you want to go in with the blending brush just to blend all those colors in together. So now you want to go in with a black eyeshadow. Any black eyeshadow will work. I'm using Corrupt by Makeup Geek because in my opinion it is the darkest black I have ever worked with, and I'm placing this in the outer corner, but I'm making sure to stay below the crease, and I'm going to extend it towards that tape. Having the tape on that lower part is going to really make sure that you get a crisp line, and believe it or not, it's going to make the makeup application a lot easier and smoother. So once I have that black, I'm going to go in with a little bit more of Sienna in a Sigma E25, which is just as like the MAC 217, and I'm going to blend the crease so that there's no harsh lines between the black and the brown. So now I'm going to mix the color Beige and the color Coffee by OCC Cosmetics. These are loose glitters, loose pigments, and they're absolutely stunning. So before I apply them to my lids, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Glitter Insurance. Since these are glitter shadows, you definitely want to use something that's going to make sure that that pigment adheres to it, because if not, you will have glitter practically everywhere. So you want to make sure that you use some sort of glitter adhesive, something that's going to make that glitter stick. I'm taking the MAC 242 brush to pack this glitter all over my lid because the brush is really small and dense, and it's going to make sure that you, one, don't have any fallout, and two, it's really going to pack on that glitter. I'm not rubbing this. I'm practically just tapping this all over my lid. You don't want to rub, because if you rub, then you will have glitter practically everywhere. So make sure that you pat instead of rubbing. And then once you have that glitter all over your entire lid or wherever you want the glitter to be, I'm going to go back in with the black eyeshadow just to pretty much darken it up and kind of just match and blend both of those colors together. As you guys can see, the tape is making it super easy for us to get that really sharp, precise line that we're going for. Once you have done that, it is time to reveal the masterpiece. What you want to do is just take off the tape and clean off any excess. We did apply a glitter insurance, but since it is a loose glitter, you're still going to get some fallouts. So you definitely want to take a makeup wipe and wipe off any excess glitter that may have fallen off, because the last thing that you want is that in your prom pictures, you have glitter in your face. So now you want to take a liquid liner. I prefer to use liquid liners when working with glitter because I feel like they're easier, they're darker, and they're smoother. So you just want to go ahead and give yourself a wing liner. I do have an eyeliner tutorial that I will have linked down below. Then I did my lashes off camera. I used the Kiss lashes in number 5. I wanted to use something that was affordable and that you guys can find and that they're still absolutely beautiful. So moving on to the face, I did prime my skin with the Makeup Forever smoothing primer, because since we are going to be sweating and dancing and taking pictures, you definitely want something that is going to help you keep yourself matte and is going to look beautiful in pictures. For foundation, I took the Makeup Forever HD foundation and I buffed that all over my skin with the Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush. I took the Makeup Forever HD foundation because it is HD, so it's going to look really pretty on pictures. But if you don't have this foundation, you can use the L'Oreal True Match because in my opinion, they are almost identical. You want to go ahead and do your concealer. I use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer because it's a waterproof concealer. So since you're going to be sweating and dancing and all that good stuff, you definitely want to use something that is going to, one, stay all day, and two, something that's going to look natural and it's going to photograph well. So now we're going to highlight and contour a little bit. I took the MAC Light Boost pen and I applied that to the center of the face to balance out the under eye area. And now I'm taking a foundation that's a couple of shades darker than my skin tone. I actually use W7 by L'Oreal True Match, and I'm using this as my cream contour. I want this product pretty much to just kind of help me bronze my face, if that makes any sense. I wanted my face to look bronzy, but at the same time still kind of contoured. So once I blended that out with my brush, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender and blend out the center of the face just so that everything is very blended and that there are no seams, no harsh lines. You want everything to be very, very smooth and blended. So I did go back between the Beauty Blender and the brush just to make sure that everything was blended and seamless. I wanted to have a harsh contour because you are going to be taking pictures at prom, so you want something that's going to look really pretty in photographs. This is obviously not an everyday thing, so that's why I did such a harsh contour. So I'm taking the Ben Nye Banana Powder and I'm using this to set the contour that's on the jawline. So right under where you bronzed the cheekbones, I apply this, and this is going to help us achieve a really precise contour. And then I took the Laura Mercier translucent powder and I apply that to the under eyes to set. If you don't have the Laura Mercier translucent powder, I definitely recommend the one by e.l.f. Cosmetics, which you can find at Target. So I went ahead and did my brows off camera because I recently just did an updated brow tutorial that I will have linked down below. Once your brows are done, you want to come back to the face and blend all of those powders out. Make sure you take your time blending because you don't want to have too much excess powder on your face. So blend, blend, blend. And if you're scared to have too much powder, then definitely skip the powder. So I went in with Shadow Plate from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I used this to set the contour or the bronzing that we did all over the face. For blush, I'm taking MAC's Peaches. I love this blush because it's so universal and it looks so pretty on so many different skin tones. It has a beautiful peachy glow to it that is absolutely stunning. For highlight, I went with the Mary Luminizer. I chose a highlight that again was very neutral, something that I know works with many different skin tones, and it's going to work with any different eye look that you decide to do. So I apply that to the cheeks, to the high points of the cheeks, and I also took some down my nose and in my cupid's bow. So I'm going to go back in with Sienna and a pencil brush, and I'm going to blend this in my lower lash line. I really want to smoke this out because I want my lower lash line to be very smoky and very sultry, if that makes any sense. So take your time and smoke everything out. I first went in with the pencil brush, and then I went back in with the brush that we used on the crease, the E25, just to blend it out further and really smoke it out. I took an eye kohl pencil. This one is by L'Oreal. It's my favorite waterline pencil because it's really creamy and super pigmented. So I lined my waterline, and then once again I went back in with that pencil brush and really smoked it out and blended it out. Give your bottom lashes a coat of mascara, and then to highlight the cheekbone I went in with Makeup Geek's Shimma Shimma eyeshadow. This is a beautiful color and it's absolutely stunning as a brow bone highlight. Then to line my lips, I took Spice by MAC, which is a beautiful brown shade. And then I took the color Myth to fill in my lips. This is a beautiful nude, very nude color. And I forgot to mention, but I drew a line down the middle of my lips with the pencil because this is really going to make your lips appear larger and fuller. It's going to give you a fuller pout. So for lipstick, I took Myth, like I mentioned, and I put this all over my lips. This is a very nude lipstick. So if you don't like this type of nude, I definitely recommend something like Cream Cup or Sugar by Too Faced. Something that is not too nude, but personally I love nude. And then I topped it off with a pink gloss. The pink gloss definitely calmed it down and it wasn't as nude as before, but this is one of my favorite combinations ever. And yeah, so give yourself a good spritz with some Fix Plus or any makeup setting spray, and that's it. You are practically done. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.